Hi, Anna. How are you? Hi, Cinder. Patty Segovia. We're in the corner of the studios of Peacocks United. Porque la que puede, puede. Of course, it's on my platform, but hey. It's Sunday night. Are y'all back from going to church? Did you pray for me? Don't forget, those haters don't want the number one spot. And I got it. I'm the first sinner. Hi, Jenny. Pam Blackburn, hello. Patty Ramirez, hello. Mama Testa, how are you? I wanted to ask you all a question. It is Sunday night open forum, but I wanted to ask. What was it, Anna? We watched 8 episodes of the one that says standing by you or stand by me or something like that. I know, as you stood by. And that's an interesting show on Netflix. You learn about a lot about how abuse in a relationship affects the children, the spouse that's being abused, and how you behave throughout life when you go through those kind of situations. It's a very, very good show. If you all have Netflix, we recommend it. We saw it over the weekend, Friday and Saturday. Velda told you about it, Anna. It's a good show. It's interesting how it ended up settling at the end, but I mean, as far as the trauma that the two different girls went through, that was interesting to watch. Hi, Mimi. I want to ask, I got 40 people here, and I want to ask where you're from. Is there certain ways to speak that people speak that is common? Like from where we're at, saying, hey, primo, hey, prima, even if those people are just friends of the family or just people that you know, and you just say, hey, primo, that's common for us, but is it common to use that kind of language anywhere where you all are at? The Landman? We'll see. We don't got nothing better to do than to watch Netflix. Of course, it makes people mad. Hi, Linda. We use that a lot. It is Sunday night open forum, and I don't know if people get offended when they hear "Hey primo" or "Hey prima," but that is something that our family uses a lot. Hi, Teresa Riley, and to us, it's something common. Hi, Raquel Peña. I want to thank everybody that's allowing me into your space, into your Sunday night on this Lovely Sunday. It had been a beautiful day outside. The sun is already down, but it's still a nice day to be out there. It's not hot at all. Hi, Eunice. Maria Dennis, how are you? I want to let y'all know that, hey, if y'all didn't see my TikTok about that chicken salad was awesome. It had dried cherries, it had grapes and pecans and Sara Lee sourdough bread that they gave me from the food pantry. And everybody's mad about it, but I didn't care. You're at the laundry room? Oh, Anna, I remember when I used to go to the laundry room and girl, it's cheaper if you save the money and go and buy a used washer or something. You have your own place, right? Because I mean, sometimes the laundry room takes a lot of moolah, more than $30 or $40. Hi, LV Raiders. Maria Chongos, how are you? They stay mad, and then when I laugh, all they can see is the teeth that I paid for. They stay even more mad about that one. But if they want to complain about my teeth, then AMP 1764.
You didn't bring your glasses.
I didn't bring them. I'm not. I'm at Peacock's United's platform studio, so no, I didn't bring nothing with me. I was driving without my glasses. Oh well. I didn't hit anybody. Okay.
Angie, you made someone real mad telling the truth about their.
You know that was nothing. I mean, the worst part is when you're gonna start saying dichos like, you know, vergüenza no es robar, vergüenza es que te pesquen. But getting caught by your own family, that's even worse. I really don't care what she posts about me. They've been posting a lot of stuff about me for the last 3 or 4 years. Of course, you all know they need to respect me because I am the daughter of Moon Yoon-soon, the North Korean president. And if they don't like it, too bad. If they're going to say I'm his daughter, they better respect me as the president's daughter. Whether he's bad or not, that's besides the point. Of course, they want to complain for all the things they don't pay for. You all know, la que sabe, that nobody paid for my teeth, but yet they were all up in there. If I had worms in them, or if I had food in them, if they were yellow or cracked, they don't even move, but they're still talking about them. I can't even take them out because of the type of teeth they are, but they still want to talk about it. You think I care? I'm beyond caring. Well, you know what? The only thing about them being mad is then they want to throw the blame on other people. You know, hey, if you get yourself so mad about something that you started, some bullshit that you started on social media, and then you croak from a heart attack because you didn't drink your high blood pressure meds, whose fault is it? You better not blame me. don't blame me. Don't be saying it was Angie. She was putting candles with nails on them. Don't be saying that. That's not true. It is true that I had a candle and I was putting nails on it, but it wasn't for you, so that's on you. If you want to believe that it was made especially for you, that's your problem, not mine. Sounds like a personal problem. You're Maria Chongos, Teresa Riley. Everybody wants to be Maria Chongos. Even Ofelia gets blamed for being Maria Chongos. She's awesome. Maria Chongos is just awesome. You got a candle with chile? How did you get the chile prepared? With lots of more chile in it? Is it an habanero or is it just a regular chile? De nada, Mama Testa, de nada, de nada. Dario from the barrio, thank you for being here. Well, it seems to me like she wants to act like Herman is clean, but that's okay. That's okay, Mimi. It's when they start. It's when they start being envious of somebody that's going on a little trip here in the United States when they go all the way to Cuba or to Dubai to do witchcraft on her. That's when it's like weird. And why am I saying it? Because they publicly said it themselves. So, do y'all want to know how royal my ass is? It's very royal. All the way down the Aztec line. No, mamá Testa, chingan a la puta que las parió. Chingan a la puta que las parió if they think that they can just talk about Ophelia and Ophelia's doing this. Oh, Ophelia's so evil. She goes to the game room all the time. ¿Qué chingados les importa? ¿Qué chingados les importa? Good evening, Dario. Maria Chongos. They probably want to be all up in that area. I'm not going to allow it. They want to kiss that royal ass. Because, nomás las meten en la cárcel y se voltean de volada. Se les olvida que eran casadas, que tenían esposo, que tenían marido, novio viviendo con ellas o whatever. Nomás están encarceladas y toditas se hacen lesbianas. Mimi, yeah, they are. They wanna be lesbians late in life. Then they want to blame the family for doing that. You are what you are. Everybody knows what you are. They see what you are. But then you get married because you still want to have the kids. Look at what my little sister's doing. She's doing mini, um, 12-ounce banana cream pies. Well, um, they get mad because I'll tell anybody. I just have a GED. I didn't go to college. But I sure the hell have a lot of clearance in the United States, and I was probably making more money than half of the assholes that see this show. And
And you're talking about the haters.
the haters know it. That's why they don't like me. Those haters know that I was making more money than they were. That's why I got called a lot of stuff. I got called frog eyes. I got called, pistolera, pisto. Like to me, pisto is like a drinker. There's people that go on their comments and they talk all kind of trash about me. They don't know me. They're not allowed. Hey, Mama Testa, they're not allowed to sit at the table with me. Yes, Linda, but Anna wants those palm tattoos, but she needs to be careful because the tips of them palms can't touch if you're not high ranked in the Bayuko clan. So Anna, you better be careful if they're putting those tattoos on you. No, Maria Chongos, they cannot sit at our table with us, and that's what makes them mad. What probably makes them even more mad is that at one time they did sit at that table, and they know how good you eat at that table. Even if it's humble food like chicharrones and tortillas recién hechas, it's still something that they can't eat all the time wherever the hell they're at. Hi, Yaya. We're not people that are gonna sit at a table at our house and eat crown roast and lobster tails. But hey, we'll buy bofes when we cross the border, and we'll eat bofes with a taco and avocado on them. And that's something that, they're envious of. They're envious of hearing me and Ophelia fight all the time, and we're still sitting at the table and drinking a coffee. I'm drinking water right now, and I'm going to drink a coffee in a few minutes. But, Ophelia saying primo to somebody and them taking it to town because Ophelia called somebody primo, that's nothing to us. Or calling somebody perro o perra. Mira lo que hizo la perra. That's nothing to us. We grew up with those kind of words in school.
But calling somebody primo doesn't mean you're fucking your primo. That's
some mentality that's perverted is gonna always think that because you're calling somebody primo, you're sleeping with them. This is not a family que al primo se le arrima, a la prima se le arrima. Yes, Teresa Riley, we're always arguing and fighting, but our mom, she taught us that, family's first, and it doesn't matter if you argue, you're still, before the end of the day, gonna sit at the table, drink coffee, and tomorrow's a new day. ¿Tu primo Beto Quintanilla? Muchos saludos, Mr. Quintanilla. Yes, Teresa, we sit at the table. We argue all the time, even at the table. I mean, it's always been called mom's round table. And you always argue while you're sitting at mom's round table, but you're still going to drink coffee and get over it before you get up from that table. And that's how it works in this family. But if you're calling somebody primo, that doesn't mean that you're sleeping with that person. That's a mentality that belongs in somewhere else. It's like, I don't know where these perverts come from in reality. Like, I try to picture, when did we go south into that kind of mentality? Maria Guzman is saying hi.
Hi, Mari.
Yeah, it is stupid. I guess somebody must have heard Ophelia calling somebody primo, and then they started saying that she was sleeping with him, probably.
So, the guy was not my primo, but it's okay. No pasa nada.
It's we're used to calling people primos around here in this town because we don't know their names, so it's just easier.
It's all right. I'm okay.
And and you're probably right, Maria Chongo. Some of these people do come from broken families. Let's be real. Some of them were not raised by their mothers. They were just thrown to other family members, and other family members had other things to do, like raise their own kids. And of course, they're always going to have the misconception of how a real family works. And in our household, there was 8 of us growing up. My mom had it hard. I mean, I call her Ophelia's mom, but she had it hard. She had four daughters and 3 sons, and 4 sons at one time. There was 8 of us. And we all wanted to have that for first tortilla. So what would she do? She would just have the sartén with smashed beans already ready. They were kind of loose, smashed beans. And she would have one of those little Del Monte tomato sauce cans with 2 little holes on them on the side. And then she would have a plate with the butter. She would be making the flour tortillas. And me, I always had to be first. I didn't care. I would grab that first tortilla, I would throw it in the sartén, and I would pick it up like a little triangle with all the beans that were in it, and that's what I would eat while everybody else was in line to get another tortilla. And I started learning how to cook when I was really little, and I would cook for all my sisters and brothers. But I'll tell anybody in my family, when my dad was living, my dad was always, he would come in and he would make sure that all his children ate. It didn't matter if it was just beans or potatoes and eggs or rice with pollo or fideo with pollo or picadillo. He made sure his kids had ate before he would sit at the table to eat. And that is something that we grew up with. In a broken family where drug addicted parents are, you're not going to see the same interaction in between the siblings. So, of course, these people only know how to be bullies. And then they get mad when you tell them, hey, you are a bully. Because you can hear me and Ophelia arguing, but then you see us together like if nothing happened, and that's how we are. To us, it didn't happen. We argued about it. Yes, Maria Chongos. Because, I'm at the wrong table because at my table I have that little roll of toilet paper ready. Les da chorro. Les da chorro. Because they know that even if it's tortillas with butter and a little bit of salt that Ophelia freshly made, it's still going to be good. Oh, this is the banana pudding that Ophelia made that ah, she's putting in those little 12-ounce containers. Yes, Anna, because that's a good father. That father wants to make sure that somebody ate, that all his kids ate.
Just so everyone knows, Angie's driving without her glasses. She didn't bring her
Don't
glasses.
drive next to me because I'm gonna be driving like this with one eye closed and one eye open. No, that's okay. The letters are really little here, but I am reading them. There's nothing more beautiful than sitting at a table with all of your siblings and children and listening to them talk and go back and forth. And we do. We remember how we used to be roldanistas, Yaya. We used to be really bad kids. I mean, we would wait for our dad to go to the packing house with a troque lleno of tomatoes or cucumbers and stuff, and we would run to the end of the road of the rows to the shade to play with the sand, make little drawings on the dirt, and that would piss our mom off because we were supposed to be working, and we would go play, and she would get mad. I don't have him here, Teresa. I went driving. I went to HEB before I came over here because I wanted some Dan Dansani. Is that what it's?
Disani.
Dasani water. Cause HEB has the 24 pack right now for $2.99. They have a $2 coupon on their Cash App. I mean on their HEB app. So I was gonna go get some, but they're out. So then I just drove this way to Ophelia's house. Because usually on Sundays, our sister in law, when she gets out of church, she'll come over here, Frank's wife, and then Francis will come over here. So we'll all be here drinking coffee after they get out of church and
And Francis got out of church and she's waiting for
shooting the breeze.
mañanitas.
And then we're already thinking about what are we going to do for Thanksgiving. Well, I already made plans because I already got the broccoli from the pantry, from Fishes and Loaves. They gave me broccoli. So I'm gonna make a broccoli and cheese casserole for Thanksgiving for my kids and Ophelia's kids. Hi, Norma Hernandez. Norma Hernandez says hi, Ophelia.
Yes, I said I remember.
Yes, yeah, and we make sure que lo tapamos bien tapadito. We're either gonna eat cookies, nutty buddies, or something. Our cafecito is always tapadito with something. Hi, Cookie Lion. Hi, Rosalinda. Yes, it's gonna be good. I mean, I don't. I usually don't do the. I used to do the turkey in the oven, but I'm not. This year, I'm not doing it in the oven. I'm just gonna boil the darn thing, make a lot of gravy, put some vegetables in there, make some white rice, and just throw the turkey on top of the rice. I don't want dried out turkey. I want that gravy on my rice. And then we'll see if we have the camotes with the yams with the marshmallows and lemon slices. You want some public apologies for Christmas or before Christmas from Ophelia?
For Christmas.
but but is there a specific person you want them for?
No,
But not for
no,
you,
no.
Maria Chongos. We cannot be specific about who the public apologies can be for because see, like that's what we're trying to prevent.
I was talking to an officer today, and I don't know if people can hear me because I can go live. I want everybody to
They can
know.
hear you.
I want everybody to
Pavo
know.
guisado.
I want everybody to
That
know that
sounds good.
I can go live. I'm choosing not to go live. But I was talking to an officer today, and I told him, you learn how to talk. And I do say bad words. I do. And people are waiting for me to go live and tell somebody to go fuck themselves, and I will.
But you're not gonna do it.
But I'm not gonna do it
Don't you all love that?
because I
Te
can't.
puedo mandar a chingar a 20, pero no te lo voy a
Because
decir.
I can go live.
Pero sí puedo.
Because I can go live. But I'm not gonna do it. And I can tell somebody, chingas a toda tu puta madre, but I'm not gonna do it.
But you're not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it. Not anytime soon, I'm not gonna do it.
So you see, Teresa Riley and Maria Chongos, she can, but she's not gonna do it.
By choice.
By choice, she can mandarlos a chingar la puta madre que las parió, but she's not gonna do it. What these people need to realize is she has her platform.
Teresa says, but you can. Yes, I can.
And she can mandarlos a chingar a su madre, but she's not gonna do it. How do you like them apples? How do you like it when somebody is just out there on their own platform, minding their own damn business, saying, ¿sabes qué? Te puedo mandar a chingar la puta que te parió, but I'm not gonna do it. Which one is worse? Which one is worse, Teresa Riley? But we can, but we're not gonna do it. I remember when Ophelia started doing that, and I'm like, but didn't you just do it? And then you retracted and said, but I'm not gonna do it.
Because I'm a bitch. I'm a good bitch.
She's one of them sneaky bitches. She's gonna mandarte a chingar tu madre, but she's not gonna do it.
Yeah. It's for the ones all the way in the back.
All the way back there. Did you listen?
But they're right here, right in the front watching.
They're all up Ophelia's sphinxter. You're all the way up there, right? Because most of the time I only have like 30 people and I have 65 right now. So I know you're there, way in the back over there. Ofelia te puede mandar a chingar la puta que te parió, but she's not going to do it. And neither am I.
And you know what the worst part is? They're here watching and se les está, ay, me está picando la
They're getting
cola.
a little bit of orgasm out of
Me está
it.
picando la cola because I want to write. I want to write on her page and I can't. I can't. Ay. Traen un pinche ardor de cola, but they can't. No pueden, they can't type because they're going to get blocked.
Yeah, they cannot type on here because my moderators all know that I will not be mad at anybody that gets blocked for putting bullshit on my platform. And I'm not going to get it. That's why they volunteer their time to be moderators. If they see you putting bullshit on my platform, you will get blocked. And if you want to be on here, you will have to get another subscription. How do you like them apples?
Oh, 41.
She's getting her diaper even more wet, girl. She's getting more wet, but I was not going to make a real long show. I was just here to let y'all know that we are sitting at Peacocks United's platform space, using my platform, of course, but hey. It has been a very awesome Sunday. Ophelia made
I made four, but look, show 'em.
4 of these 12-ounce banana pudding
How much
containers.
are they, guys? How much? ¿Cuánto le echan?
How much do you think she should charge if she decides to go into the let me sell banana pudding uh, on the side? They got their own little lid, lots of vanilla crackers and bananas and cream. Cool Whip, real Cool
Hopi
Whip.
says 8. I think that's a lot, isn't it, Hopi?
I don't know. I don't
Ocho,
know.
ocho bolas, wait.
She used the real Cool Whip.
6. I think 6.
Original.
I can pay you, Miss Om. 7, 7, 7, 6, 7, and 8 is what they're saying.
So $5 to $6 says Yaya.
I think, you know what? I think
Linda says $8.99. Hopi says $6.
I think 6 is good.
I think six sounds about probably good. She needs to sit down and write the numbers. How much did she spend for what she put in there? But $6.99 in California price,
Judah says 8.
$8 to $10.
2 p.m. tomorrow. You got him. You got him.
So, anyways, I'm gonna let you all go. Thank you for allowing me into your Sunday night, into your space. And don't forget, just because you hear somebody saying primo, hey primo, ¿cómo estás, primo?
I don't have cockroaches in my house.
That doesn't mean anything. That just means that's a form of directing yourself to a person that either you don't remember their name or you don't want to disrespect them in any way. So you say, hey primo, how are you? Have a nice day.